Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emmylou Harris.
Shining in your world. Some morning when you wake up all alone, just come on home to your blue Kentucky girl. To bring great riches home to me, I need no diamond rings or fancy pearls. Just bring yourself, you're all I'll ever need. That's good enough for this blue Kentucky girl. I swear I love you by the moon above you. How bright is it shining?
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the 6 different trigonometric functions, right? Very often the way you start learning about these trig functions is by being provided with an ordered pair on the graph, such as -12, 5, and asked what the values of the 6 trigonometric functions are at that point, okay? So you're not dealing with the angle itself. You don't need to know the angle. You could figure it out. Okay, there are ways to use your calculator to figure out the angle, the reference angle, at this point, okay? But all this is asking you for, when you're asked for the values of the 6 trig functions, they're just going to be the ratios, okay? And the ratios are just definitions. The 6 trig functions are defined as follows. Sine is the ratio of the y value of the point to the radius, okay? R is the radius of a circle, which is not pictured, okay? But it's the hypotenuse of this triangle. So the sine of this angle is defined as the ratio of the y value, which is the side opposite the angle, or the side opposite this angle is the y value, +5, over the radius, which is the hypotenuse of the triangle, 13. So the sine of theta, the sine of this angle, one of our trig values, the sine value of this angle is 5/13. Okay, sine is defined again as y, the y value over the radius. Okay, so this is the y value and this is the radius. So the sine of theta is 5/13. So one of our 6 trig values, sine, is 5/13 for this particular point, for this angle. The cosine is the adjacent side to the angle, or the x value of the point. Okay, and I know we don't measure distances in negatives, so yeah, this distance is actually 12. But the x value of the point is negative in the second quadrant, so you do have to take that into account, okay? So the x is -12 over the r, which is 13. So the cosine function is defined as the x value, in this case -12, over the radius, which is 13. So negative 12 divided by 13 is negative 12/13. That is the cosine value at this point. The tangent of theta is defined as the ratio of the y value to the x value, okay, which is the side opposite of the theta to the side adjacent to the theta. Okay, so the ratio of y to x is 5 divided by negative 12, which is negative 5/12. And those are really the three most important trig functions, because the other three are just the reciprocals of these guys. Okay, sine, cosine, and tangent are most crucial, most important to know. Sine is y over r, cosine is x over r, and tangent is y over x. Again, the other three are just the reciprocals. All right. So I have these three trig values, and then to find the other three, cosecant of theta. The cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. Okay. So the cosecant is not 5/13, but it's 13/5. The secant is the reciprocal of cosine. And that is going to be not negative 12/13, but negative 13/12. And the cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. We have now not negative 5/12, but negative 12/5. Okay? So here are the 6 trig values at the point negative 12,5. Right?